all about, bro. I don't steer away from the important questions. Let's have a debate. Yosibo. Okay, so aggressive TP down already from Ohio. He's gonna come down and get that quick ward down. Did you go for the magic bush? Nope.
It's actually so frustrating to deal with. I can't stand being the Radiant side and trying to deward my full camp. It's so hard right now. You need at least 3 sentries to guarantee that you deward it. Whereas Dire, you basically only need 1, sometimes 2, but you can always deward the full camp with 2. Like, there's no question.
Yeah.
So annoying. These TPs just make it even more frustrating. They actually just spotted him out, didn't they? They poked the tree.
It's funny that little spot Ohio was in. I was sitting there going, I'm not certain this actually cuts, like, if the vision is blocked by the trees, but obviously it wasn't. So Ohio gets scouted out. This means that both teams will not be contesting for runes. They just both take 1 rune themselves. It'll be the Queen of Pain to grab hers as Fnatic. They're even checking Roshan. Yeah, that would have been that would have been very optimistic for anyone if they gave that a shot. Yeah, it's going to be runes for the Queen of Pain as well as the SF. Everything's looking pretty standard at this point. There's the normal off-lane Tusker. The other thing which is a little bit different is Mineski's line, where they're running this Earthshaker on top. I'm fairly certain that Vash is only here to throw 1 Fissure. That second level to Slaughter by blocking the wave, and that's all.
Yeah, there's a couple things you can do. It is an SF in the mid lane, so if chances are, yeah, he'll just make his way out of here. Like, he could tango up, or rather clarity up and
DJ,
stay. Oh man, this is so good.
He wants it.
It's
He's got it. He's actually got it too. The courier's gonna get sniped. He came at the last moment. Vash is still here, but because he used his Fissure on the top lane, all he can do is body block. He's doing it wonderfully up against DJ.
Alright, I'll go this way.
DJ will just keep running. He potentially could have actually leveled up Glimpse as well and just sent Vash back. And Vash still another 20 mana away from having his Fissure available. So DJ will outrun him. It's 300 movement speed versus 310. But it doesn't matter. 10 movement speed advantage for the Earthshaker is not enough. DJ may even arrive in time for the stack. Oh, he's a little too late.
Oh man. Actually playing this so well. What a lane to get that deny too. Like, it's gonna be one of the better lanes. Because if anything, this is what Queen of Pain has early, right? It's like, alright, I have some control over this lane, I'm gonna deny all his creeps, gonna zone them out, and now I only get 2 more Shadow Strikes, and that's it.
I wonder if that was really DJ's intention though. Because he came in with a sentry ward, so it looked like he was gonna block up some of the pull points. But he decided not to. He actually didn't throw the ward down. Because of that, he hit the perfect timing when he moved into mid lane for the courier. And now Potato, you're not a healthy hero. He's already have to burn that salve. Doesn't have the bottle because the courier was only bringing out a salve to him. While SF is now up to 7 souls. Got 4 deny. Actually, the Queen of Pain's doing really well for CS, but
Ohio's on the run bottom.
Yeah. Jules is already using stuns. They can Fissure. Yeah, there's a block. Ohio's probably going to run the other way, but they both don't have stuns available. So Jules, he wants to wait and cut him off with the pass. But Tusker, there's not enough. Actually, he'll have enough mana in maybe like 5-6 seconds for a snowball. So with the Shadow Strike Ohio, his only choice is to deny himself up to the trolls, and he can't do it. Tick from the Shadow Strike is enough, and the Queen of Pain will take the first blood on the offlane Tusker.
So close. Creeps. Alright. Alright, well that works, you know. That would have been pretty disappointing to get the deny considering wasted the Arrow's time.
Standing and fighting, that's a double damage on the disrupt. He just needs 1 more attack. Oh! DJ's gonna get the kill. Mushi attempted the denial. The Earthshaker's gonna get the pick off there. You just traded your Queen of Pain who got first blood for a support disruptor, and now Jules is in trouble too. Ohio gonna snowball in. The damage from the tower is gonna be more than enough to get the kill. Ohio just timing that perfectly, so even if they do spill first blood out, Fnatic get a very quick 1-2 return.
That's the dream right there. Picking off a support when you're up against a gyrocopter dual lane. That is so hard to do. He's just so scary. He is a Tusker, so extremely well played by Ohio. And yeah, that mid depth. That's a little sad. It seemed like he could have got away. Maybe he was worried about there being a potential glimpse, but it's only level 1. It's not even skilled yet. It's pretty big, so.
That did actually look like what he was worried about, but he had the distance. He knew if it was a level 1 glimpse, he was out of range.
Yeah.
So, like, if we're looking at a level 3 disruptor, then yeah, I can understand the fear. Cold Feet, as well as the Wraith Fire Blast. The new Cold Feet, that's almost an instant lapse then, or a guaranteed, sorry. South, nice and quick. The Fidge's gonna give a little bit of extra support. And the Wraith King will end up dropping.
The double Stout Shield proc right there. It was getting a little bit close, but that'll help him out.
Take whatever you can get at this point. Get on the safe lane. Wraith King is a big thing. Don't want to have that Wraith King fall behind.
With all this action we've had early on, it's impressive that the Dire even have stacks going on. Seems like they spent so much time, but they already have a double stack up there. Or, well, I suppose it's a triple stack, really, for Mushi. Sitting in the jungle, so I'll be happy about that. Side of the Radiant, though. No big ones going on here for your Gyrocopter.
Wonder if they even feel like bringing the gyro over is going to help. I'd actually look to see MSKI bring more support down to that bottom lane, back into the tier 1 tower. It's normally around that 6 to 7 minute mark when you get the catapult wave come in, but the Gyrocopter decides to just turn on his flat cannon, clean up the creep wave quickly, do a lot of damage to the tier 1. At that point, you've only got like 2 ways to inflict the damage. Like, one, you bring in a crap ton of support, or 2, you distract the enemy team elsewhere. You attack into the mid lane. Yeah, Ohio is, well, I'm not going to say he's guaranteed dead, because he is quite tanky.
That illusion scares them off.
It can't be that. They knew it was just. They know
it's illusion, but it's surprising they don't just continue going. I don't know if they're worried about the Vision keeping an eye on them, but
it's no mana. Both Earthshaker as well as the VF, like, they've got to commit 110 and 140 mana to actually land their stuns. Barsh went for the second point in Fissure. Doesn't actually have a point up in Enchant Totem. That second control ability doesn't exist. And here comes that push. Got the 6 minute mark perfectly. Because the catapult wave is going to be the next one that spawns up. It's almost feels a little bit premature.
Depending on the timing they're looking at, like, he's just gotten the call down. So typically, of course, is when we see like your big Gyrocopter rotation. But when you're up against someone like the Wraith King, I mean, if he gets 6 before you're going to make that rotation, he's pretty difficult to go with that gank. So I wonder if they're kind of thinking, like, let's early push the tower. I'm wishing there were stacks so they could just come to the jungle and throw down the call down there for the farming, honestly.
Goes. The blink scream, Sonic Wave, the thick Charters TJ, he is going to die, and there she glimpses. Potato back.
Out top.
Yeah. Lada on the run for the tree line, but that TP can be successful. The cooldown's arriving as well. Ned's got to split up, and now it's Cuckoo, who's left by himself. The snowball's going to come in, and Cuckoo, well, the Slado just left him. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication coming out there from MSKI, where Cuckoo wanted to fight. Rio had no intention of sticking around to fight that.
Yeah, and he did immediately ping out that ward that's placed just above the Radiant Tower, because it completely spotted his rotation, and they split very well for that call down, and he was just... once that didn't connect on the 2 heroes on both charges, he was pretty much guaranteed dead. And the nice little rotation from Ohio just to secure it, so that actually puts him up to level 6. So he's ready to do his own little ganking here. It's going to have to be really the supports. Not much chance of getting something the old Raging Potato.
I really don't want to look at it from that kind of angle where you say, okay, so Raging Potato's rotation can't find anything. Then you want to rely on an Earthshaker, who, like, the old classic way of looking at him is the, well, I Fissure, and then SF comes in with like 3 Razors. Like, that was the combination for the mid gank. This time around, you can only do it when that Sonic Wave is off cooldown for the Queen of Pain. And what does VS really offer you? Like, she had to have a haste rune to start that initiation in mid lane before. Looks like Disrupt's going to go down solo on the bomb with a Gyro call down. Fissure that held him in position. It almost seems a little too easy.
Yeah, that's really all it was.
This is going to be really hard for Rio to escape from this one. The Razors do the work, the Snowball makes sure he stays exactly where he is. The Raging Potato, he arrives in Invis, but he does not have his Sonic Wave available. 15 seconds left. That Invis won't last that long. And he needs more help if he's gonna do this.
If only the dunk was available.
He's looking for it. He's really looking for it. You got Rio coming in. The tower will drop. Raging Potato's gonna stick with him. His Sonic Wave is off cooldown now. Mushi hit an invisible wall for a moment, so he might work out that he is being washed. Oh, the sentry ward! They see him, and Mushi, he doesn't react. He actually waits it out. They understand that the Queen of Pain is there, and then bait her down into the sentry ward. She'll let the Sonic Wave go, but Fnatic just played that perfectly, and Mushi, one cool cucumber.
Yeah, you gotta be really cool for that to work out. Yeah, it just seemed just a little bit too greedy there, trying to go for any sort of a Sonic Wave. They will connect. Oh, he's actually gonna get the Rage Fire Blast out as well.
Yeah.
Come on, where are the crits at?
Wow, they don't even need to crit. That burn should almost be enough. More attack is all it would have taken.
More weedy.
So what are we looking for as far as the build goes for the Wraith King with this chainmail on him at the moment? We just go
probably
for
the
center
blade mail. Yeah. I mean, you could, honestly, there's no reason you couldn't try like something a little different, go Medallion or Solar Crest, but it's probably to me like Blade Mail, and then occasionally we've seen like Radiance, but you know, we get like the Armlet and the Blink Dagger. Armlet seems like something that SEA just loves, you know, their Huskar playing, they're all ready for it. Ohio.
Snowball, yep, Ohio goes into Cuckoo. The wall gets placed down though, and DJ, yeah, you gotta walk out of that call down. Ohio was already backing out. Yeah, I was actually thinking about the Medallion for the Wraith King, primarily because Roshan, when you have a Wraith King with the Vampiric Aura, it's very easy just to jump in and take Roshan. And when Mushi has this mech, they want to force Mineski to come into a fight. Mushi will have this done fairly soon.
Yeah, it is. Now that I'm looking at it, though, it's actually a really good Blade Mail game against this lineup for Mineski. The Queen of Pain, the Earthshaker, even the Slider, the Gyrocopter. There is so much damage you can send back between 2 lives, and with relatively squishy heroes too, so throw that Shards as well over at Cuckoo, but fly around. But I think that could be a really good build here in this game.
Fnatic are bringing Net as well as ADTR down, and the cutoff line. Well, Jules walks
so
into
low.
it, and he is so dead. Ohio throws out the shards, locked him in. He'll even okay. It's a simple swing of the blade from ADTR, and the cooldown gets expended. Yes, the cooldown is fairly low, but Fnatic are looking to fight in the next minute. If it's not fight, it's taking that bottom tower. Also surprising, Fnatic are forcing this before they have the mech completed.
It's so close though.
But it's like, okay, it's done now. Mushi will buy it and then fly it out. But it's gonna take
That's just good timing.
Well, it's good timing in a way, but it's not ready for when Mineski, if they were looking to counter fight, when they would actually, like, need it. Okay, that Ice Blast is really good. The shards fly forward. Oh, the glimpse! It's gonna try and drive back Raging Potato as they try and succeeds. The Queen of Pain will drop. Go Town will be defended for that, and the shards again from Ohio, locking Jules in. He doesn't have a snowball available, however. He also had no one else helping him out. The Echo Slam on bottom, Bosh going on dead as well as Mushi. He's looking for both of them, and they're going to claim it with the help of Cuckoo. While you may have lost your slider down the tree line behind your tier 1, you keep your tier 1 tower alive, and you bring down the big SF, even after mech was defended.
Oh, and that's 700 gold heading over to Jet Bash. Grab some of a Blink Dagger shortly. It's not even 13 minutes. This is your support Earthshaker.
This is the Dream Earthshaker. And Earthshaker Fnatic have to give a lot more respect to. They're going to have to start dodging the fights, which is not what they want to do when they've just completed their mech. They want to be the ones being aggressive. That Earthshaker counter initiates. If his Echo Slam is ever up, really just have to stay out of it. Even at level 1.
Yeah, a lot of these next engagements are going to rely on Ohio being there and some really big plays with the snowball, because there's no Dazzle, you know, there's no Winter Wyvern here, so of course they do have the mech from Mushi, but if he's disabled and getting Echo Slammed up, because he's going to be one of the main targets, you don't really have that backline support to give him any sort of assistance, and it's going to be really rough.
Bosh and
Look at this positioning.
They smell each other's BO right down to that close, but the tier 1 tower is going to drop, the SF will take it. While the Wraith King can now complete his full blade mail as he starts up against the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain, not really interested in fighting up against the Wraith King, there's a little point to it. He needs more help. Because they have to kill him twice over, that reincarnation is up. Putting it on cooldown would be nice, and this is probably going to be the only chance they have to put it on cooldown with a long cooldown. But you'll be level 11 fairly soon.
Yeah, this train is just rolling on bottom. And they're up, smoked in the dire jungle. And there's no TP on Jules. Actually, mildly important here. In terms of getting rid of the armor and everything, any sort of a rotation.
Vash, DJ trying to keep that vision up, and well, there goes your fissure. That is going to be all she wrote on that one. The mid lane is getting pushed out nicely by the Wraith King. Get a little gang squad on bottom. Top lane,
Ice Blast is coming up
Blast
top.
is on the way, and they're going to start the TPs already. And Mineski, well, that Ice Blast is actually up really nice and high. Seeing Cuckoo up in the tree line. And as sure as the kill, ADTR triggering that Blade Mail just to make sure that Gyro kills himself even harder. And Jules fails the TP out with their highest snowballing into him. An easy raise kill for Mushi. We had a lot of pressure on the bottom lane. Vash already used his TP because he TP'd from the bottom lane to that tier tower. So he couldn't come to the top lane to help out at all. I think, is Net gonna...
That's in dangerous territory down here.
He's trying this. With the Ice Blast and the Cold Feet with the Vortex, Vash gets triggered. Vash is actually gonna go down. Net solo kills the Earthshaker.
That is so devastating.
You can see him looking at it though. Like you can see him looking. I'm still not certain the Earthshaker had to stand and stop that. He wouldn't have got hit by the Cold Feet. Top lane, Jules. Sun's gonna go on the Wraith King, but the Blade Mail and still Reincarnation. You don't want to fight this. You also have no, actually they have every idea. They have sent Ohio and DJ rotated over to let the cooldown go. This nicely on the Fnatic with a snowball moving forward. Raging Potato can't get the Sonic Wave off in time. Mushi obliterates him with that Requiem of Souls. And the follow-up on the still there from ADTR. They can move on to the next target. 3 seconds till that Red Blast is off cooldown. And you got the Ice Blast coming in. It's a little bit too late. MSKI already back behind their own tower. And ADTR, he's not a healthy man. He has to move back. No reason to burn the Reincarnation if he doesn't have to.
Oh man. There would have been a Blink Dagger there if that Earthshaker wasn't that pick up by Net. I mean, that was huge. He lost almost 300 gold down bottom. So close. So again, just really great rotations coming up from Fnatic. Honestly, they're playing this extremely well. Now they're gonna have that BKB almost finished up here. About 900 gold away from Mushi, so they'll just look to push down that mid tier 1. They're just desperately trying to get this Blink Dagger up, though. They need it so badly right now.
I'm wondering if it's worthwhile for Fnatic to slip into the pit. Like if they go in at Roshan right now before that Blink Dagger is up for the Earthshaker, then MSKI have no real way to counter-initiate. They might be a little concerned though because Requiem of Souls is on cooldown, and Mushi would like to finish his BKB. Sentry is down, and they're going to start on Raging Potato. The Ice Blast combining up with the Storm. Now Queen of Pain didn't stand a chance with Ohio. Okay, with the stun, ADTR, they've locked Cuckoo in. He can't walk out through the tree line. The pathing will take him north. The Urn is ticking him out. He's got 18 life, 2 life, and now 0. DJ will find the double kill, almost making it a triple, but Mushi will kill secure. 3 heroes lost here for MSKI as Fnatic. Not only do they take the fight, but they take the tier 1 tower to boot. And the next fight's getting stronger and stronger. The BKB is completed.
Mushi is massive.
10k net worth in 17 minutes. I think he's actually doing better than Black was doing yesterday. And that was a very momentum, like, heavy Wind Ranger.
This is looking scary right now. If you're a MSKI fan.
How do you even approach this?
You don't have the Blink Dagger.
You don't have the control required. You don't have the damage required. Jara is still walking around with phase boots and a drop. Like that's not enough. And this Sparta, he waited for the Raid Fire Blast to be thrown so he could blink out, blink away. The Ice Blast would just fly straight. So he's gonna go back in, crushes, and then just basically hits himself off the Raid King. Raid King's fine with this. If he dies
so
right
much
now,
time to rotate right now.
Yep. They pick him off. but DJ moves over. And they get the stun on the slider, the control over on Raging Potato. DJ's there at the perfect time. And with the snowball forward, Riol can't just run himself out of here. The Walrus Punch will connect, so will the Rainfire Blast. So you can say goodbye to Slider, and maybe even say goodbye to Vash. Okay, nope. He blinks away out. This time off the cold feet, but he's locked in with the shards. The Ice Blast will connect. The Glimpse Flash should drag it back right on top of net. And with the snowball potentially dodging what could have been an Echo Slam. They take another 3 kills. This is just after they finished Roshan as well. So Mushi is already the immortal.
Yeah, the way DJ is playing this Disruptor is so good, and I think it really shows the power of the hero compared to how you see a lot of people play it. Like, he's not waiting for these massive 3-man silences into a kinetic field or anything like that. Like, he just wants that Static Storm on the key target, your Queen of Pain, and he's eliminating him every single fight. Just Static Storm earned. So much damage! She can't escape, she's not tanky enough. And he's just blowing her up. Like, when's the last time we even saw a Sonic Wave?
Very good question. I'm racking my brain. I remember the last time she tried to. but that was this location, just below the secret shop. Looks like Rio is dead again. DJ as well as Suhaya catching him out. Yeah, but every time she tries to go for it, there's just so much control coming in from the Fnatic lineup. The Disruptor gets the Stormball. The Walrus Punch is able to connect from the Tuskar. It's... Or you get Snowballed, or you get Requiemed. You'll set them all by here.
Defensive build.
Yeah, I'm wondering if... You know, that's not even against someone like the SF. Got a BKB now, like... Maybe you could dodge the Requiem, but that's all.
Yeah, you lose a ton of the utility that Yules when there's BKB on Mushi.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually going for the Manta style next, but...
Pull it out. Wow, DJ doesn't hold back. He just
drops it.
He really wants that gyro depth. At least it's means the Potato can get a Sonic Wave up, and there she blows. Finally killing off Ohio. The Ice Blast, however, connecting on Jules. Mushi just needs one more hit, but he can't get it. Rio's going to try and punish him. Mushi still with the Aegis Immortal, however. Make the most out of this, and he's going to end up potentially ticking down. No, he's got too much life. He'll end up staying alive, and now it's Riol who's in trouble. Jules will swap him out, but the sun's still there. Jules will sacrifice himself, and the Wraithfire Blast back off cooldown. It won't actually connect. The Glimpse pulls him back, but Mushi releases the ultimate, killing off the poor little Slaughter.
That whole time, while they were fighting Mushi in the tower, DJ was dodging an Earthshaker and a Queen of Pain, using his Blink there. I don't know how he did it, but somehow he managed to escape under vision up by the Ancients. This guy, he's having such a game right now. 6-4 and 7 on your Disruptor. He deserves an Aegis. So I'd say, give us another one. Mushi stole it.
DJ might disagree with that, only for the point where he's like, I don't need no Aegis. He can survive without it. Mushi can be that aggressive guy in the front lines, allows DJ more room to breathe. So Ohio is now itemizing to complete this game. He's building into the Vladimir's offering. The Wraith King is still sitting on 3.7k. You were saying it before, like Blade Mail into Radiance. It's just...
That's such a weird build to go at this point.
Ohio... Oh no, he actually blinks, he avoids it! He actually dodges the Yule Step.
Oh, look at that!
The Raging Potato can't go anywhere. Ohio's gonna punch him into the next life. Bosch is sitting behind them too. He'll blink it up into the tree line. At the same time, it looks like, yeah, Jules gets caught out by himself away from everyone else of his team. Out of his own jungle. So Ohio got hit by the scream, and instantly you can see the Queen of Pain like, he's there, he's there, he's there. There was no reply.
Man. It's just like the only way you come back in this game as Mineski is the Wombo combo, and we just haven't seen it because every single time DJ removes somebody completely from it, and you can't get call down Sonic Wave Echo Slam. Like we're not just getting the big one, the big Wombo. And that's really the only hope.
Middle lane, Cuckoo. All the shards are gonna miss, but Mushi's now arrived, and so is DJ. If they need to, they can just flip him back into the wall. DJ, no ulti available, but okay, Sonic Wave 3, Raging Potato aggressively blinking for the Mushi! No! He blows the Requiem. Raging Potato, the Yule Step, the dodge actually works this time around. Rio, however, this won't work. He's on the run, but the damage from the Disruptor is more than enough. And Potato, he's bolted everything he's got. He finds Ohio in the tree line, and Bosh, no! The Echo Slam. There was only one hero there, the damage was minimal, and DJ still gets the ulti out, but Potato blinks over the ulti wall, and is able to get that scream kill, but he's the only one alive that's actually finding anything on this map.
He got right-clicked by DJ going for the blink. The projectile was like in midair, and I could see him lining it up, and it just connected as he went for the blink Echo Slam, because there was that nice creep wave there. Disaster.
Well, Mineski are now going to burn in all pits of hell, as the Radiance is now being completed by the Wraith King. However, yeah, he's going to send the courier back. Vladimir's offering is on the courier for the Tusker, and the Radiance is back in the inventory for AP in the stash.
It's really interesting that he still decides to go for it when they're kind of, you know, zoning up these last couple of towers, but despite all these big battles that we've been seeing, it's true, they haven't taken those last two tier 2s, so Radiance will certainly help guarantee a little bit of split push, but, I mean, they're still so squishy on the side of Mineski. You're actually getting quite a bit of value from the damage as he goes right on Potato. Uh-oh.
There's the glimpse. Potato coming back over here.
Seen this show before.
We have. At the same time, like, the creative pace still did fine kills. Like, he's got 5 out of the 12 kills of all of Mineski. That might be in a little bit of trouble. Throws out the Cold Feet as well as the Ice Blast on the Cuckoo. Who has no regeneration there. Support's arrived, and it's in the form of Bushi. The main charge will go, and Cuckoo, well, it was a nice thought. Wow. Robbed. Robbed. Ned survives on 12 HP.
Are they going on Jules? Oh, they're going.
Ohio, the shots fly in, and Jules, he'll live. 53 HP dropped down to. The Radiance Burn wasn't close enough to kill him off. Fnatic can get it back out again. First chance I'm up for maybe 10.
Yeah, we're about to find out. Bushi now sitting on almost 3,000 gold and a full mana style. Possibly going butterfly?
Nope.
Let's just end it.
I would say it could have been something like a Monkey King buff, but it's not even required. The Chara is nowhere near. Probably won't this game complete up a butterfly. So he can just go directly into the Daedalus damage. And in fact, we already see the crystals being purchased up in his inventory. So
yeah, a little funny that this goes. He goes right for the Demon Edge over the Chrysalis.
That's the money. And you'll get the rest of it pretty soon. The smoke breaks, Ohio is the Invis room, they swap in Mushi, gets the BKB off, throws down the Requiem of Souls, and with the Ice Blast, there's 2 dead instantly. Cuckoo is going to drop as well, Mushi on a monster kill streak, and Reggie Potato, it is a Sonic Wave to try and find a kill. DJ going to try and counter it with his own Urn Charge, but he will not be able to do so. North is the only sole survivor, but Mushi is here to end this. GG. Game number 1 of this 2-game series will go the way of Fnatic. Quite convincingly, and quite heavily on the back of some beautiful play from Fnatic.
I mean, who got swapped into who right there at the end? Like, who's just like, okay. They just don't have the physical output to deal with them. Like, once he BKBs, there's just nothing left in the tank. Extremely well played by Fnatic. I thought they did a really good job of working together as a team. Really on point rotations. Like, it was very rare that we saw some sort of situation where